So this is how my guest bathroom currently looks like. I'm gonna do a almost total renovation. I'm gonna be changing all the knobs out. I'm gonna be keeping all of the cabinet color. I like the white, and then all of this whole spot right here all the way to the back of this, I'm gonna do the shiplap all in a nice cream white. I'm gonna be keeping everything else over there just how it is. It's still pretty new, just minor changes, but I think it will be a huge improvement to the simple basic home builder grade materials that they have in every home around this block. So the shiplap arrived. I got this off of Home Depot. They sell a single and also in packs of 10. So this is the pack of 10 and this is the 8 feet. Oh, before I open that up, the paint that I actually got this off of Amazon, and this is by Prestige Lifetime in satin paint and primer in one. Color is supposed to be a dupe for Alabaster in Sherwin-Williams. So fingers crossed that it is actually the right color. Alabaster Sherwin-Williams 7008. Also came with a little cap opener and a stirring stick, which is actually broken. Oops. This is supposed to be already primed. This is how it looks like. Not too shabby. None of the pieces are broken in half or anything, so that's a good sign. And I don't know if I told you guys, but these are MDF. They are shiplaps, so you can just stack them one on top of another and it'll give you that space. That's why there's that gap right here. I'm gonna do a double coat with the satin paint over there, and especially since this is gonna be going in our guest bathroom where there's gonna be humidity, you wanna make sure that you get a semi-gloss or a satin finish, because again, this is MDF and MDF can swell up if you don't prime and paint it with a good semi-gloss finish. This way the water can just sit on top of the paint and not seep through into the MDF. So I pretty much laid out all the tools that I am going to need for this small little project. I don't have a nail gun, so I bought one. If you guys didn't know, but nail guns, they usually have a super long wire that connects to an air compressor, and I didn't want to buy that, the compressor, and then learn how to use that, and also the nail gun. So I just bought one that is battery operated. So this one, you basically just charge it. It comes with a charger and the battery, and I haven't used it yet. This will be everything that will be showing you guys here was pretty much gonna be all new to me. This is kind of heavy, honestly, but this is Airstrike technology. The brand is Robi. So this is what I'm gonna be using to secure the shiplap to the wall. And I got some of these quarter cable nail set. There's 3 different sizes. I'm gonna be using the 2-inch, and then I got a Black & Decker. This is supposed to be like a wood cutter, 5.0 amp jigsaw and curve control. So I got that so I can cut the MDF with. Got my magnetic stud finder. I bought some of this Insta Trim flexible trim solution. This is going to be the trim that I'm going to use around the shiplap. Then I got some frog tape. This is some green version. I've used the green and the blue, and my favorite is the green one. A whole pack of sandpaper, paintbrush for the corners I can get into. And lastly, I got a little small roller kit to paint or roll the semi-gloss satin paint. And this is the 4-piece mini paint roller set. So I just cut a part of the MDF off. This is supposed to be made to cut wood, but I am using it with MDF board. So this is how it looks like. It's not as smooth because it's MDF, but it's not too bad. I'm just gonna lightly sand this, and then I'm gonna have this covered with the trim anyway. So that was the original plan. So right here I am just measuring. I measure 80 centimeters across, and then I marked it. And then go ahead and use a level so that your line is straight. I always want to make sure that the bubble is in the middle, like so that your lines are super straight, because can't always trust the naked eye. Okay, so I finally finished cutting up all of the shiplap. These are the long ones, and then I cut one practically in half. It's not as even. You guys can see it's super crooked, but the trim is gonna cover that part, because it's kind of pain in the butt to use that wood cutter and cutting it in long piece like this, not on a table at all. Just I basically just laid it out on my stool and just cut straight in. So that's probably a bad idea. So we'll see how that turns out. But I got all the small pieces still right here. So it does look like not too shabby. I think let's see how this turns out. Here is my magnetic stud finder. Basically, you're supposed to just sweep this all around, and obviously that means there's nothing there, and I found right here, it keeps sticking right here, super strong, like y'all. Go right there. So that means there's screws back there, metal screws back there that's holding the stud in. So the stud's probably going up this way. That is what I'm assuming. When I knock, it's different. Hollow, not hollow. And this is exactly where this is at. So fingers crossed that that is where the stud is at, you guys. I think I found like another one over here. Yeah, right here. Kind of, yeah. So, but for sure right there. And I like it because this one has this little bubbly thing in there. So I can make this level straight. Okay guys, so I just finished putting all of the shiplap up, and there's no light in here. There's only the light in the hallway. It is currently dark outside. My plan is to finish this by tonight, and there's no light because we turned the electrical light that comes in here, we turned it off so that I wouldn't get electrocuted because I had to cut around the opening there. I'm just gonna keep the old lights that we have. I was debating on spray painting that silver to a black matte, but I'm not sure yet, so we will see. I'm just gonna put it up, and if I change my mind, then you guys will see at the end result. By the way, this is the wood filler that I use to fill all of the nail holes. Wood filler dries natural. Goodness, I had to go through a few of these to find the right one. The one that I am actually really liking is, where is it at? Well, oh, this one. This is the 320 CW. I don't know if CW means anything, but I do know that 320 is the abrasive paper type. It's not too fine and not too rough. So I got two of these fence lattice. You can use anything you want, molding, trim, whatever you want to call it, but that was what it was called when I got it. This is actually quite super flexible, and it is just plastic. I measured it, and this is going to be the trim for my mirror, and I am going to go spray paint this all in black. I already measured it. Measurements are kind of way over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm just going to cut this straight across and then cut two more. I just cut my first piece, and this is how it looks like. This is again plastic, so not too shabby. And I just used this, what I've been using to cut the MDF, and this is supposed to cut through wood and all that. I do recommend you use this on a tabletop or something. I'm just using it on this my baby's stool, so my back is going to be in a lot of pain tomorrow. So now that we have the light back on, I decided I'm just gonna keep it that silver chrome light for now. So I finally get the light back in, and the electricity is running through it again. But here is an quick little overview how it looks like currently. I have already patched all the holes and sanded everything down, but for the most part, this is how it looks like. Let me just get a close little view for you guys. But I got the one that put it on. It goes pink. It's pink purplish actually, and then when it dries, it goes to a natural finish. So I thought I would show you guys what alabaster looks like in the can. This is really nice white, but it's a creamy white. I actually really like it. I was afraid that it might be too white. This is some caulk plus silicone, and right next to it you can see that this is super white. What do you like how this turned out? Because I actually never seen swatches at all, and I just Googled online, and there was a lot of good reviews for this color. So let's see how it looks like on the wall. So if you guys remember, this is how my bathroom looked like before the renovation. Super basic, pretty much your typical standard guest bathroom when you buy a newly constructed house. I seriously had no motivation to decorate this bathroom when we moved in because I had a huge plan ahead of me. And after the remodeling, this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. Everything turned out the way I wanted it to. This took me less than 2 days to do. Just make sure you take your time so you can get your measurements right. Besides that, I love the color. I love the pop of soft white. I installed these shelves above of the toilet seat, and it just goes so well with this whole theme that I'm going for. It's modern, traditional. I absolutely love it. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully it motivated you or inspired you in any sort of way. And if it did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.